on the outside, and Ryan Truex, our pole winner, on the inside. Back racing. Sprint to the finish at Las Vegas. How about Ben Rhodes going to the bottom to make it 3 wide, challenging for the lead.
Look at Kaz pushing Christopher Bell on the outside.
Can Rhodes make it stick? Ben Rhodes to the front, 3 wide behind him.
He's able to clear Christopher Bell.
Did you say Matt Crafton went to the back?
Here comes Grant Enfinger, made it 4 wide for second.
Still 3 right there.
I think that might be a safe place to be. These guys are making me nervous. They're 3 and 4 wide, battling for the win. Here comes Grant Enfinger with a strong move.
Ben Rhodes with 6 laps to go, trying to score his first ever win, and Grant Enfinger right on his tail, his teammate. And here comes Christopher Bell around the outside.
And the inside.
How about Chase Briscoe now? Jumps up to the outside.
I think Bell had to get out of it. Briscoe and now Truex trying to take advantage of him. 5 to go for Ben Rhodes. Briscoe into Enfinger. Somehow Enfinger keeps it pointed the right direction. Wow.
That momentum lost opened up the bottom for Christopher Bell. Now he grabs second again.
And I don't think there's any way Christopher Bell passes those trucks without contact. But now that he's up on the back of Rhodes, he's the fastest truck on the track.
3 wide for third. That's Truex, Briscoe, and Enfinger. Briscoe in the middle of the sandwich.
That's synchronized driving. I don't know how they're holding on to those trucks at these speeds. 3 wide all the way around this track.
3 laps remaining.
We saw Ben Rhodes hold off everyone to win the second stage. He's got to do it again here for 4 more laps.
Rhodes and Bell running 1-2. A gaggle behind them. They'll come to 3 to go right here with Rhodes in front, trying to score his first ever win and secure a spot into the next round of the playoffs.
We saw Christopher Bell pass Ryan Truex late last week in Loudon to secure his... Oh, Truex into the outside wall as well as Enfinger.
Grant got loose, it looked like, on the bottom and took him up high. Will the caution fly? That's not what Ben Rhodes wants to see.
Green is still out and Rhodes is still in front as they come through turn 4.
He's got to drive.
2 to go for Ben Rhodes.
2 perfect laps, Vince. He's got to do it, and the truck behind him is faster.
We saw Rhodes hold off Christopher Bell for the stage 2 win, and now he's trying to hold off Bell for the race victory.
They're running pole position type laps right here this late in the race.
The 16 of Truex is off the pace after slamming into the wall, and Enfinger was as well.
Did Bell roll up high to try to have a momentum run down the front straightaway?
The final lap, the white flag, 1 to go at Las Vegas. Bell looking on the outside.
1 back half up now in line. Coming to half, got a block here.
Ben Rhodes.
He's still half back here.
Trying to secure his first ever win.
He's going to leave the bottom open, but I think he has enough momentum.
Here comes Rhodes to the checkered flag, blocking Bell, and he's going to do it. Ben Rhodes wins for the first time, and he does it at Las Vegas.
The elation. What a great finish.
Let me tell you again. Can't even believe it, guys. Oh my gosh. Thank you all so much. I can't even believe this.
At Kansas, when he had the race won and the debris went through the radiator, there were tears of pain. I guarantee you tonight we're going to see tears of joy from Ben Rhodes.
Yeah, there's going to be some tears for sure.
That team is so excited. So fun to watch a first-time winner, huh?
Way to drive that thing, son. Eddie, you are the man, brother.
How about Eddie Traconis getting his first win as a crew chief?
Eddie Traconis is the man, too. I mean, he's put his arms around Ben Rhodes and really helped that young man understand a little bit about patience, but yet not holding him back too much.
Why don't we just ease that 27 into the second round of the playoffs?
No worries for Ben Rhodes when they go to Talladega. There's going to be a lot of nail biting, but Rhodes won't be one of them. Remember the very first lap of this race for Ben Rhodes? Contact from the 24 right behind as the 24 tried to get through that hole, and Rhodes squeezed him a little bit, and there was some contact between the two.
His
night could have ended right there.
How out of shape that 27 got, Vince?
And you remember at Kansas earlier in the year on the first lap, he squeezed into a hole on the back straightaway that he barely fit in and was driving off to victory there. He likes to make it exciting, doesn't he?
His first career win. And maybe the happiest bunch are the guys that worked their tails off for him. What a great scene.
I think someone's taking a selfie.
You don't think it means something? All the hard work, the guys at the shop, the hours that they put in.
There's Eddie Traconis right there with the headset on, with a big hug.
Big hug, the crew chief giving his driver.
I think Eddie Traconis has been hugely responsible for just the maturity and the way that Ben Rhodes attacks the races. The team obviously solid, strong, championship caliber.
Traconis came over to ThorSport from Kyle Busch Motorsports. He was an engineer.
Solid, strong, championship caliber.
Traconis came over to ThorSport from Kyle Busch Motorsports. He was an engineer at KBM and was very highly thought of there, but he got an opportunity to be a crew chief, and he took that opportunity at ThorSport. And now he has helped his driver, Ben Rhodes, score his first career win. The runner-up is Christopher Bell.
Second place run for you guys. Let's get right to it. It came down to the last couple laps with you and the 27. Take us through those last couple laps.
That was some intense racing right there, man. That was really tough, but really bummed for our guys. They did an awesome job preparing this DC Solar Tundra. They gave me a piece to win with. I just didn't get it done there on the last restart, but really happy for Ben. He's been long overdue for that win. He earned it tonight, so congrats to him. He was really good throughout the whole race. He did a great job. So bump for my guys to finish second. They deserve the win, but we've won. We're going to move on and continue to try and get better.
That's Christopher Bell. He's runner-up tonight.
Watch this finish. Rhodes pushed Bell. I think Bell, maybe that left rear got into the grass, and the left front there into the grass as well.
Chase Briscoe watching from a few truck lengths back saying, "Get at it, boys."
Well, we told you early in the race, the last 10 races, 10 different winners. Add Ben Rhodes' name to that list. 11 for the last 11.
And another first-time winner here in the Truck Series.
Well, let's take a look at that leaderboard and how we stand now after Ben Rhodes puts his name in yellow with that victory. So Bell and Rhodes have won the first 2 races here in round 1. They guarantee their spots into the second round. Kaz Grala and John Hunter Nemechek on the outside looking in, going to Talladega. Chase Briscoe finished 3rd tonight. He's with Hermie.
Moved inside the cut line going into Talladega. I know that's a positive, but I know you guys wanted to win this race and had the truck to do so. What was the situation at the end?
Yeah, it just sucks. You know, I had a winning race car, ran 3rd with it. Just, you know, it's part of this deal. You know, when you have guys not in the playoffs, they're obviously going for race wins. And we just got to racing so hard, I couldn't get back to the top 2 guys. But just hated for all my Cooper Standard Ford F-150 guys. We definitely had a race-winning truck tonight, and just part of it, and didn't get it done. Just got to go to Talladega, and hopefully we can make it into these next round of the playoffs.
Chase Briscoe is 3rd tonight. Let's go to victory lane.
Got to get Ben Rhodes out of the truck. He's talking with the team. We're gonna let him savor this moment a little bit. What a celebration with the team, jumping on pit wall, radios everywhere. Here comes your first-time winner, Ben Rhodes. What a cheer. Wants to celebrate with the team. The question is no longer when you will win. The question is how you did it tonight. How did you hold off Christopher Bell?
I have no idea. I used every play in my playbook. I knew if I could keep him close to me, he couldn't break the bubble. And every time I would try to gap him and use a trick to get him far away, you know, he would suck right up to the 27 Safe Flight Tundra and just be right there on our bumper. So I had to keep him in distance, and that was the most nervous thing I think I've ever done in my life.
We've seen the emotion out of you after a loss. What is the emotion like right now for a win with this team right here?
This was just like uncontrollable screaming on the radio. I mean, I don't even know. This is the biggest high of my life. This is crazy. I just never thought it would come after so many things went wrong, and you know, now it did, and we're here in Victory Lane.
Never say never, especially in Las Vegas. Big winner, Ben Rhodes.
What a special night for Rhodes and that team.
What an amazing restart. That was so awesome to watch.
Our next race, it's the cutoff race of round 1 in the Camping World Truck Series playoffs, Saturday, October 14th, live on Fox at 1 p.m. Eastern from Talladega. Still more racing this weekend. Race day tomorrow. The Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series from Dover on NBCSN and NASCAR Victory Lane right here on FS1. Next on FS1, it's college football extra. Then Pac-12 college football, Cal at Oregon. Congratulations, Ben Rhodes, the winner at Vegas.